Alright, first and foremost, all praises, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, double honors to elders, peace, citation, blessing to all the Akim, laboring this truth, Shalom, hopeful let. Alright, I'm gonna play a video here, and just for, copyright sake, that might be backwards, but copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. This allowance is made for fair use, and this channel is not monetized. So, I was watching this video. A brother brought it out earlier. But it has to do with
oh, hey, my grandfather came to this country with nothing. He couldn't even speak the language.
With that vocab guy. I don't really keep up with the guy. I've only seen a couple of videos of him. But, he's one of them, quick to respond with a big ass word that motherfuckers can't pronounce. You know what I mean? One of them guys.
Data. It was like cherry picking and to get false positives. So
he's a fucking.
This could possibly
definitely a 1948, man.
Here it is.
But there was
and
if I can find, I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
In terms of their
this is it right here. This guy.
Starting point. This is why they don't like DNA.
This old red beard guy.
Hey guys, Red here with just a quick thought. I was wondering why Catholic folks always had crackers in communion instead of beef jerky as a representation of the body of Christ. Why people think Jesus was so white that his flesh is a cracker? Is that what's going on? I just think beef jerky would be a better analog. Let's get the wine and beef jerky out, Catholics. Love you, humans. I ain't trying to offend nobody, guys. I really ain't.
Oh, that's all. Alright, Salakia, man. I thought that was kind of funny. But, yeah, man. Well, let's see. I just got two presets wrote down, but I got a couple, in the bank here. But I'm gonna try to find one real quick. That dude, the red beard guy, he might be a speck of bird. He looked a little Irish, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, let's see. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. And there's a lot of scoffers, that vocab alone, man, he's a fucking false prophet and a scoffer. You know what I mean? He just man, wicked. And how he can come against the men of the Lord, that just shows right there, you know what I mean? How any of these, so-called pastors, preachers, other camps can come against, the brothers, GMS or any like-minded brothers, teaching the same doctrine is just, it just kind of shows, you know what I mean? They're revealing their wolfness, they're acting like sheep, but you can see the wolf in them. If you're going to rebuke a brother, or rebuke, someone or something, you rebuke him with, the doctrine. You bring out, scriptures, link up, scriptures with history, link up, past prophecies and, that's already taken place, and, brothers, they link up, news with, modern day prophecies that are, to come, and taking place. You don't just look at, the carnal aspect of it, you know. But nevertheless, I don't know why I was just I was just kind of going in the spirit here. But here's a verse right here. This is Exodus chapter 20 verse 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Exodus 23 verse 1. Thou shalt not rise a false report. Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. And that's a lot of these people. They're just that's what they're doing, man. They're coming against brothers, camps that are bringing out the truth. You know what I mean? Bringing out these Bibles. Linking up precepts with the people. And I mean, who else is doing that? The Christians, nobody, they're all, everybody, John 3:16, yada yada, and they don't know, who's who, and like everybody thinks, them fucking 1948ers is the real, Jews. Well, then how do you explain fucking Revelation chapter 2:9 and Revelation 3:9? How the fuck you explain that? If they're the real Jews, if they're okay, if they're the so-called real Jews, then explain Revelation chapter 2:9 and chapter 3 verse 9. You know what I mean? Can anybody do that? Anybody who claims that the nation of Israel are the Jews, explain that Revelation chapter 2 verse 9, Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. You can't. You can't do it. And what does it say? I heard this one earlier, brother brought out Amalek. Was it? I don't know how to spell that. Here it is. See, even in Genesis, Genesis chapter 14, verse 7, says, and they returned, came to Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites. I think brothers has been getting, they're coming after brothers on that, so-called, speech, algorithm, but, the 1940 haters, it has to do with them. They don't like being called what they is, they Job 9:24, the world's getting to the hand of, the earth is getting to the hand of wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof, not wearing who is it, you know what I mean? He covered the face, he put fucking Caesar Borgia, there in, Revelation 1:14, you know what I mean? It tells us, what our Lord and Savior look like, YAHAWASHI, you don't look like white Jesus, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, just, and like I say, you know what I mean? In that little video, like they said, our Lord, YAHAWASHI was, from the tribe of Judah, was a man of color, you know what I mean? And they hung him, you know what I mean? And you think about, America, that's all they ever done is just destroy people of color, They come over here, kill off all the natives, so-called natives, the tribe of Gad, and the other tribe, so-called Seminoles, and then what they do to the tribe of Judah, they brought them over here on slave ship, Deuteronomy 28:68 is it, and had them in slavery, and then what they do, throughout all these years, just utterly destroy people and their heritage, and then lie about it, But anyways, the verse I was wanting to get was Here's one brothers brought out. You know, they're talking about that whatever the fucking, you know, want to be prince, fucking old fucking devil Edomite that died. You know, rest in peace. Something about a Duke. You know, something about a Duke. Like one of his names was Duke or something. But you know, brother brought this out. You know, here, you know, earlier in the month or something. But it's Genesis 36:16. You know, the names of some of the names. You know, the sons of Adah is a Duke Korah, Duke Gadam, Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz and the land of Edom. They were sons of Ada. Here's Exodus 17, verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. But here's another one, Exodus 17:11. It came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. You know that's the power. You know the power of the Lord. You know YAHAWASHI. You know was with Moses when he put his hands down, and then you know Israel started losing. He put his hands back up. You know what I mean? But the verse I was wanting to get is this one right here. Exodus 17, verse 16. For he said, because the Lord YAHAWAH has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. You know, these Amalek, you know, Edomites, you know, Amalekites, you know, it is in their spirit to hate, to oppress, to lie, to despise the children of the Most High, the tribes, you know. And man, just like you say, what's that verse? The wicked can't sleep unless they have done evil. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Man. This made me think of another one. Just kind of moving in the spirit here. Here's a good one. This is Second Ezra's. This ain't the one I was looking for, but I'm gonna get it. Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that had done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. Man, I can't find that verse. Was it they practice? When they're done wickedly, they practice, because it's in their here it is. Micah, I have to remember that one. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Come on. what was it? Salaki, I'm trying to find this verse. I don't know if I'll find it, but in the meantime, I got a couple of verses wrote down here. So let me go ahead and get those while I got Jeremiah chapter 17. Jeremiah 17. There it is. Jeremiah 17, verse 13. I was watching a brother on the live stream, SC brother. He brought this out. Or one of the brothers on the comment board brought this out. But I was like, man, that's a good one. Fire. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 13. And it reads, O Lord, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed. And now is the grace period. Now it's time to repent. Now it's time to come back to our power. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. You know what I mean? And it says, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth. This earth is going to pass away. You don't want to be written in the earth. You want to be written in the book of life. You know what I mean? But hey, that's not everybody's lot. Lord willing, we are that number. But, I was going to start with Romans. I got sidetracked, but I'm going to get it now. Romans, I'm in 1 Corinthians. Romans 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. We see how everything's playing out, with all the civil unrest, the insurrections, the World War III talk, the third woe, it cometh quickly. We see Revelation 13:16, you know what I mean? We see our temptation, they're cutting the word, Amos 8 verse 11, This is verse 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let's put on the armor of light. Put on the armor of light. Put on, receive that hedge of protection from YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, we are that number. But I didn't finish this. I'm gonna start all over. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 13. O Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord YAHAWAH, the fountain of living waters. So at the end of the day, if you forsaken, this truth, if you forsaken Yahweh, if you forsaken, this word, which YAHAWASHI is the word, that's probably your lot, and you're gonna be written in the earth, you know, and the earth is due for a cleansing, you know. Numbers 33, 35, 35, 33, 33, 35, 35, 33, Salakia, and 34. I'm going to get it. So ye should not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defile the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And you know, that's how the earth's gonna be cleansed, man. You know, it's gonna be cleansed through, you know, the bloodshed of the wicked who have, you know, who have shed, you know, the blood of Israel. You know, at the end of the day, you know, Isaiah 45:7, you know, Lord, He controlled both sides, you know, and no one ever perished being innocent, you know, roughly paraphrasing. But, you know, judgment's under the sun, you know, we're here, and, you know, whatever we're going through, you know, you got to accept it, and, you know, it's got to better you in your walk, you know. Like, we're not perfect, you know, only YAHAWASHI, you know, made that walk, but, you know, we're supposed to strive to be like, you know, the men of the Lord, you know. Maybe it's in Ezra's. I think so. Let's see. I don't know. Well, anyways, I can't find that verse I was thinking of, but it was the perpetual hate verse. You know, the you know, Edom is going, like, I think Edom and, you know, Jacob, but is going, you know, the seed that had that perpetual hate, you know, towards, you know, the house of Israel. You know, if brother knows what verse that is, you know, if you want, you know, comment it in, now I can, you know, lock it in on the you know, the for ammunition, you know, the water. But anyways, I was gonna get First Corinthians 1 verse 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. You know, we're out here, you know, doing the work. You know, some brothers, you know, the elders on down, they've been laboring, man, for 30 plus years. You know what I mean? Just doing it. You know what I mean? On the highways and byways, just fucking staying true, you know? Men of the Lord, brother. You know what I mean? Ain't no one else doing that. Ain't no other camps doing that. You know? Then the you know, just the fucking hypocrisy. I don't know if that's the word I was wanting to use, but I'm gonna just go with it. You know, vocabulary ain't my thing, but you know, play on words here. You know, vocab, you know, that motherfucker, like I said, I don't pay no attention to, you know, foolish, you know, worldly, you know, people that hate on, you know, men that are, you know, in the stead of doing, you know, the work, you know, in the name of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. You know, that's, you know, so I know there's other camps, you know, that might be off on things, you know, here and there, but for the most part, you know, they're, you know, doing what they can, you know, in truth and sincerity. Some camps are just, you know, just morons, you know what I mean? Inside joke. But we, like I say, you know, was it John? Is it John 7:27? One of them, you know, the sheep hear the voice and they follow me. You know, Yahweh Shai said that, you know, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me, you know. And man, just like Amos 3 verse 7, Let me get that. Amos 3 verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahawah, the Lord Most High, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. His book is open, man. It's open. These prophecies are fucking coming to pass. Everybody else, all these other, religions, fucking, they're not speaking on this prophecy. You know what I mean? So basically, they ain't talking about shit. You know what I mean? And the brothers from GMS and like-minded brothers, that follow the true doctrine. Yeah, that's man, come on now. If you come against that, God damn, about to get messed up. Yeah, just having a little fun with this one, but man, fucking 1940 haters, boy. Yeah. Whoo! For it is written. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 19. For it is written, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, they're going to destroy. And it said, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and the will bring nothing and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not Yahawah. It knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. This is pleasing. This is pleasing to Yahawah. You know what I mean? Doing this work is pleasing to Yahawah. Following the true, the true men of the Lord is pleasing to Yahawah. If you can't see what it is, then like it says, the Lord, give you up to a strong delusion, roughly paraphrasing. If you're in between, then man, you're gonna have to come over, and get with it, because the time's running out, man. God damn. Whoo! So lucky, I'm just trying to be, I'm always humble, but man, just the pride of these fucking arrogant fucking 1940 haters, and these others, some of them other camps that are coming against, the men of the Lord, the sincere brothers, you know what I mean? Just that. I know it don't set well with other brothers, but hey, like I say, we're not here to hate anyone, except we're supposed to hate the evil, you know what I mean? Hate the evil, love the good, you know what I mean? But brothers be rebuking, people, because, what it say in Proverbs 27 verse 5, open rebuke is better than secret love, and, we got emotions and people getting in their feelings, and, yeah. But anyways, continue on. So this is chapter 2, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 6. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would have not crucified the Lord, Yahawashi of glory, God damn. Fuck. But hey, that's how it plays out, man. It's like, whoo! Fire. You're going to burn it up. But as it is written, eye had not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, minds, the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love him. And, just, Lord willing, we have that number, just, that's beautiful, man. Because, I know a lot of brothers, probably, we have, what it takes. The Lord has blessed us with enough to, make ends meet and survive, and hopefully to see, the downfall of our enemy, the day of the Lord, and these said perils, coming too, but, Revelation 2:10, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, 7 amount of days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. And like if it's our lot, if the Lord, put us in that stead to be, immortal for this truth or for His sake, for whatever reason, hey, the water, all praise YAHAWASHI, because, man, Lord, when we have that number, but hey, not even, a lot of people, they ain't gonna have that opportunity, Many are called, few are chosen, you know what I mean? Just, man, it's everything, everything is just, thy will, man, thy will be done, and just beautiful, man, beautiful. But you just gotta stay circumspect, Let's get that second. Oh, something good. Yeah. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walk about seeking whom he may devour. And with everything that's going on, with these jab, people out there, jabbing, getting that devil juice in them. He's devouring, and judgment's going out on this earth, in all shapes, forms, and fashions. But Esau, he's still, he's still coming with his sword, and this baby sword is, it's gonna fuck up a lot of people, man. It's just like I say, when you got them, people that's put to death in prison, how they put them to death. Lethal injection. Lethal injection. Lethal injection. God damn. So just think about that. This is yeah. Man. Whoo. You heard synthetic beef, computer nerd, fucking, farmland thief, which all the land was stolen, to begin with, but he comes and, comes and buy it, and I just seen a story. I don't really pay attention, but the old grandma, she was watching them fucking murder mystery shows, and it was about this old cowboy, this old fucking farmer or something. He'd write all these other farmers hot checks for their cattle or whatever, and before the check would bounce, he'd go and shoot them, and shoot them. They all shot in the head with his .22 rifle, and then he'd bury them and just take their cattle. You know what I mean? And he done that for like, I don't know, who knows how many years. But him and his wife are both, you know, in on it. And anyways, the old man ended up getting caught. You know, looked like definitely an Edomite. You know what I mean? Killing motherfuckers, maybe. You know, whatever. But man, he's just killing a whole bunch of Edomites. You know, he's, you know, working for the Lord on the left hand side. Whatever it was. You know, they caught him. He went to prison, but then he died before they, you know, execute him. But that's what a lot of these motherfuckers do. You know what I mean? Just like Jimi Hendrix. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get off subject, but you know, Jimi Hendrix back in '72 when, you know, he supposedly died. You know, you look into that, and you know, they took him out. And who got all his money? The record label guy, the guy who, you know, produced his stuff. And then what? 3-4 years later, that motherfucker got whacked. You know what I mean? So if you're making a lot of money off this devil, just remember, he give you that money, you're a fucking target. He's gonna come back and get it back. God damn. It's like these stimulus checks, man. The devil, he's up to something. Like that one Republican motherfucker said, you know, the government don't give out free money. God damn, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Here I am, a single, you know, I was a, you know, single dad with my 3 kids, and fucking, they end up fucking, what's it called, on your taxes when you get, audited. They audited me one year, I didn't even know about it. And they end up taking, I was supposed to get like 9 G's back this year, and they end up taking all that, and they still sat, fucking another like $3,000. And anyways, that year they only give me like $7,000. You know what I mean? I paid in over 1,000 something, you know, but fines and penalties and fucking yada yada. And then I call and tell the motherfuckers to send me, you know, the paper so I can send in my bill. You know, I got an electric bill that I had in my name, you know, to provide proof of my dependence. These motherfuckers don't send me nothing. They send me a goddamn bill how much I owe. Fucking devil ass motherfuckers. But hey, you know, excuse my language. Isaiah 31 verse 1, you know, this is going to be a kind of a, you know, speak on how I feel video. But it ain't about how I feel. It's about, you know, how, you know, the Most High feels, man. He's, you know, it's all prophecy, you know what I mean? Everything's playing out exactly how the Lord knows it's going to play out, you know? It's... And that's what these devils, they don't get, man. But hey, this is their heaven, you know what I mean? Their hell is soon to be, you know. But I'm about to end because, yeah, I don't know how edifying this one's gonna be. But hey, you know, there's brothers, you know, and you know, elders, you know, I say, you know, GMS, man. And brothers that's teaching, you know, like mind to that doctrine, you know, starting with the elders on down, you know, that's where it's at, man. Like, you know, that's the brothers. I don't watch any other brothers. There's this local camp who I you know, ran into in person around here, you know, and I kind of, you know, jump on their videos every now and then and just throw up some precepts and you know, just kind of, you know, doing a little supping with them. But man, the work is coming from the brothers at GMS, man. That's where it's at, man. And like I said, you know, my YAHAWASHI said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. And I've seeked the truth my whole life, but I never got drawn. I never got drawn to any group, any church, any fucking. There was one I used to watch on TV, you know what I mean? And he brought out the truth, but he didn't talk about, you know, the races or the nations, and then, you know, he didn't talk about, you know, he was off on the MOB and yeah, but everything else he seemed like he was on, man. So, but other than that, yeah, I never got drawn to you know, no false doctrine, no misinterpretation of the Bible. And I got woke to all this, the evil shit that's going on in the world, before I come into this truth. That was, in the last few years when I started, being woke to, just how fucking wicked and, demonic and devil and how, and just everything, man. Everything's just, they have us all, these devils had us all set up, it's just a big fucking trap, especially for the children of Israel. You know what I mean? But hey, Lord, he like I say, the time is for those days should be shortened, for elect's sake. Let's get that. It's Matthew 24, verse 22, YAHAWASHI is speaking, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, You also get Mark 13:20, But really think about it, if you, I can say I brought this out, I think I brought out a video, I don't remember, but I can't even begin to, think about, what it'd be like, generation or two from now. You know what I mean? We can't, because it's not going to. There's no way. This is over, baby. All praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWASHI, because man, it's over, man. It's done. Put a fork in it. It's done. What's that? Man, the scepter or something. The scepter put it. Let me see. I'm trying to think here. Sometimes my old heart of stone don't work all that good. That ain't it. Anyways, moving on. So this is a second Ezra. I'm about to end. Salakia. I'm kind of making this video too long. I have to draw up a lesson, just kind of stick to the lesson, But hey, this is, what I mean? It is what it is, brother, fine, brother or sister or whomever, if this can, help them in their walk, that's what it's for, So second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, what's going on? Fucking earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, fucking weird weather patterns, uproars in the world. They're trying to lock everybody down. And, they are locking people down. Ontario, Canada, UK, was other places. You got New York, they're doing all kinds of weird shit up there. And they said Hawaii, them poor people on that little stranded island, that, god damn. You got that one little island, was it down in, by the islands, was it the Virgin Islands or somewhere, somewhere down there where they had that volcano, and the people, in order to get them off the island, they say you have to go get that, get hit with the baby sword. God damn, if that ain't wicked, what the hell? You know what I mean? Put the motherfucker in a bubble suit if it's that important. They ain't trying they ain't trying to save a life. Death is your only option. You stay here and die, you get hit with the sword and you're going to die in a year or two. Maybe 3. God damn it. I'm sorry, y'all. Salakia. But just, come on, people. That's sleep, man. But hey, that's the law, I guess, you know. This world, you know, roughly paraphrased, world now is for many, but the world to come is for few. Says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And if you can't see the signs, you know, there's a lot of people that ain't even in the truth, and they're seeing signs. You know what I mean? They, you know, a lot of people are, you know, speaking on, you know, what's going on, you know, speaking on, you know, the MOB, you know. But then at the end of the day, they're just going to, you know, follow after the beast, you know. And what does it say? I'm gonna continue on here, but Revelation chapter 14. Revelation chapter 14. It says, verse 9. Let's start verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she had made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. You know, the wine being her philosophies, you know, and basically going into verse 9, you know, spiritual fornication, though, you know what I mean? You're falling after the beast. You're falling after, you know, the devil, man. There's many devils. You know, devil means deceiver, you know. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand. So reading again, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in the forehead or hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with the fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, YAHAWASHI. You know, and you know, this prophecy, you know, these Russians and Medes, you know, the bear. The second woe, you know, this is Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. You know, they're stirring up, you know, stirring up the Medes, and they're about to send them ICBMs, you know, and them ICBMs are gonna have the spirit, you know, of the Lord on them. You know, they're going to hit their marks. You know, like I said, the arrows are going to hit their marks, you know. But reading on back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. It says, verse 9, you know, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, for such in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. So with that, You know, all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.